From London to Lake Worth and all points in between, you are tuned in to the Ask Coach Judy Show with your host, Judy Romanoff, founder of the National Single Parent Resource Center. With over 28 years of experience of helping executives and individuals to achieve their maximum success, the Ask Coach Judy Show is a pay-it-forward show designed to empower one with knowledge for achieving professional and personal success by bringing all types of experts in their related fields. Here is Coach Judy.
Okay.
Okay, you're live, Judy.
Okay, all right. I understand. I apologize.
Okay.
We just ran into a quick technical trying to do the show live on Facebook. As what the camera is saying, they cannot do it reversed when we want the way we wanted to do it. So I'd like to say, first of all, welcome to the Ask Coach Judy Show, a show where you can get the facts so you can act and achieve the success that you're looking for, whether it be at work, at home, socially, or for personal inner success. We are the show that you are turning to listen. And today is a special day. The show is a special day, but not for the reasons you would expect it to be. First of all, today's show is dedicated to Lori Ann Millis of California, who lost her battle with cancer on 9/27. She was a single woman who had a loving, caring, and warm personality. And she gave with her heart in every way possible. You didn't have her a friend, you really missed out. And I decided today, after learning yesterday of her passing, that I wanted to dedicate the show to her because she's a reflection of what everybody should be as an individual, with the love, caring, accepting of others. And later in the show, we are going to bring on, I apologize, we're using my cell phone and a call came in to throw us off, so I do apologize for that modern technology and trying to work everything. So what I wanted to add, and was starting to say, and I apologize for being thrown off here a little bit, but live is live. Lori Millis, who passed away, that I just mentioned for those who are just tuning in, on 9/27, she was a wonderful woman, and she was a friend of mine for 63 years, even though we did not live in the same town. Okay. I apologize. For some reason, I keep getting this call, and I am going to try now to get us back on live. And let's hope we are start live video on Facebook. And apologize to those on Facebook where we keep bouncing off as a call kept coming in. So I apologize. I'm a little thrown off, and I'm trying my best to get back on track here because we have a wonderful show today, and I have a wonderful guest for all of you to listen to as well. So anyway, with the passing of my girlfriend Lori Millis of cancer and learning about it yesterday, I decided to dedicate this show to Lori Ann Millis of California, who passed, but she had a heart of gold. She was loving, caring, and giving. And she reflects what people should have within themselves when having a relationship. So later on in the show, we will address what is a relationship. And my guest who's on today, Victoria Brinkley from Fish Florida Association, there she is. She will be sharing what she is doing. But I just want to give a couple little announcements here to let you know about with our show. What we also have going on here is that if you have comments or you'd like to join our new audience membership program with the show, or you have topics that you'd like us to have on the show, we want to hear from you. So please click our website at www.coachjudy.info and click on Contact Me and let us know what topics you would like to have on our show, because this show is about you and providing the type of information you need and want so that you can achieve success, whether you're a CEO or an employee, whether you're a family member or an individual working on your own, whatever it may be, a student, whatever your life is. We want to hear from you because we want this show to meet what your needs are. And we can't do it unless you contact us. So I'm going to give you the website again, is www.coachjudy.info. Click on contact or any of the other links and fill in the form and let us know what you would like to have on the show. Plus, if you've got a business or you're philanthropic and you want to make a difference, this is your opportunity, because one of the things about our website, coachjudy.info, is that it is becoming the gateway to resources for you to achieve whatever it is you want to have in life and enjoy life and live our life knowing that you've accomplished and you are filled with love and joy with everybody else in life. So I really want to thank you for tuning in. Also, I want to say I've got several new people who are actually watching us here. As a matter of fact, I see my former accountant was even listening to the show, watching the show too. So I want to welcome you. One other thing I want to let you know is that myself and Wendy, my producer, to make it possible to be on live with Facebook, taping for YouTube, and being live audio, when you go to coachjudy.info and go to talk show, we are on many platforms. So we are working and expanding. And really, I ask you, share with others what our show is. Let them know about it, because again, we're reaching across the country, across the world. And for those who don't know me and haven't heard of me in the last 10 years, I'm an experienced talk show host. I was with Clear Channel from 2002 to 2007, which is iHeartRadio station. And then I went internet in 2011, and she will be on the show as well next in December. But to get back on track here, I want to give one other message. If you care to donate and you want to make a difference in the lives of children and help us empower families, especially single parent families, which is what gave me my start, then please go to the National Single Parent Resource Center. It's an award-winning organization. It was honored in 1999 in Washington, D.C. with the Phoenix Award. It was created out of my own experience as a single parent. And make a donation. Go to the website. National Single Parent Resource Center is www.nationalsingleparent.org. Click on donations, and you can make a donation through PayPal, or you can also go to my Gateway to Resource website, www.coachjudy.info. And I also want to let you know that I have a producer, Wendy, and she is donating her time to do the graphics and to give her time to make this show a reality for all of you. So I want to give a special thank you to my producer, Wendy, who is also the host of the show, Mystic Moon Cafe. But now I'm really excited to introduce to you my guest. We met through social networking. We've never met face-to-face until yesterday when we were checking out Skype so that we were able to see each other. So it's important that you network and you be yourself, because you never know how your life is going to change. And Victoria Brinkley of Fish Florida Association is changing my life. And I'd like to welcome Victoria Brinkley to the Ask Coach Judy show. Victoria, welcome.
Hi. I'm so happy to be here, Coach Judy. It's such a great pleasure. Thank you for having me on the show. And it's been a pleasure to work with you. I know you've got so many years experience as a life coach, and the work that you do for the single parents. I know that you're available through the 211 resource. So anybody that's a single parent should give you a call if they need some support or some coaching. You're also one of our vendors, and we're so pleased to be able to, connect together and work together.
Well, thank you. It's been great. It's wonderful to meet another wonderful, warm, caring person who's given me some tips and ideas as well. So it's a pleasure. What I like to do with my guests when they're on the show is I think it's interesting that we personalize it and understand what led you to create what you are now working with today with Fish Florida Association, because I know you've also expanded it. So could you share with our audience what really led you to have this passion to want to do this organization, this association?
Conservation, the work in the fishing industry, the fishing, boating, and hunting industry. A lot of the tournaments and charities raise money for really great causes. We love the conservation and preservation with our resources here in Florida. We first started with the Fish Florida mobile app. The app was created to be a one-stop shop, so you didn't have to have multiple apps to plan your boating or fishing or hunting trip. We also found, through our marketing and advertising programs, that we wanted to create a program like the association that every business owner could afford. And they get to be a part of giving back to conservation and preservation and charities that are really working hard. And I know who they are because I've been watching them. And we're really excited about our programs. We have the Fish Florida Marketplace, so every retailer gives back a portion of what you spend through the marketplace to multiple charities. In addition to that,
okay, Victoria, I just want to say, I wanted to thank you for having our organization, National Single Parent Resource Center, as part of one of your charities that you are working and supporting.
Oh my gosh, I'm a single parent. A lot of people that know me closely know that it's been a tough year for my family. My daughter was bullied at her school and ended up, things got kind of, in and out of hospitals and things like that. So we've been through a really tough time as, single parent. So it's great to have you, in my life. And I want to make sure everybody gets to connect with you too.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the endorsement and the testimony. That is really great. I have to tell you, as a matter of fact, one of my former clients, John, is on and watching, and I want to actually thank him too, because all about thank you and being real and who you are.
Yes.
So people wonder, who is Coach Judy? What does Coach Judy do? And he said this on a radio show we did together for nonprofits. He said, Coach Judy, well, she's like the Dr. Phil of Family Court. So, John, I want to thank you for referring me and seeing me as like a Dr. Phil, because, when you have knowledge and you get the right information, as you know firsthand, you will achieve success with what you're trying to achieve. So go ahead, Victoria. I apologize, but go ahead. Tell us more about what people can do and get out of Fish Florida Association.
So, in addition to the Fish Florida mobile app, the Fish Florida Marketplace, the Fish Florida Association, we also have the Fish Florida Gone Fishing Show. We have the Fish Florida Radio Show, and we're adding a new radio show for lady anglers.
What do you mean, lady anglers? For those of us who are not into fishing, this is all new, and I'm learning a lot from you about fishing. Although I used to go fishing with my father when he had his boats years ago down here. But yeah. What is lady angler? What does that mean?
A lady angler, well, we have the same instincts as men. We also have a passion and joy for going out fishing, putting food on the table, which is my main thing that I love about fishing is the table fare, and being able to live off, we live right by the ocean. Why shouldn't we be able to find great fish to feed our family with through our fishing, fishing, hunting. So fishing is great for women too, and we love it. It's very hard to get me off the water. Once you got me on the water, you can't hardly get me to quit fishing. I just want to say one more.
That's great, because I know when you go out on the water, it is so relaxing. You don't have to deal with a lot. You're doing what you enjoy. You have great scenery, the waters. I mean, what could you ask for?
That's right. So the Fish Florida, the whole Fish Florida platform has now partnered with the Fish and Wildlife Foundation of Florida, and they work with the FWC. So we're very, very conservative and mindful of conservation, following rules and regulations, practicing both safe boating practices and safe hunting and fishing. You know, we all have to be mindful of those rules and regulations and reasons why conservation is so important. The Fish and Wildlife Foundation is raising funds to restore coral reefs, 100-year-old coral reefs that are being affected by viruses, and destroyed in a matter of, even a couple of weeks. So the money that's raised for the foundation goes to taking those coral reefs out of the water, putting them in a lab, and restoring them.
That's fantastic. Because there is such and that's one of the biggest things that people are getting into, because they're seeing what's happening with the waste that's being put in the oceans. The fish, the water life that's in there are getting, dying because of what's being thrown in the water.
Yeah, so the Fish Florida Association, we have a personal membership. It's great. If you join as a member, it's $99. We have a title partnership membership, which is $1,000 a month, and then we have one that's $199 for the year and $19.95 a month. But everybody that does come on as a member gets to be involved in all of our programs. So
that is great. Now I understand you also.
Oh, you're cutting out a little bit. Are you there? Hello, Coach Judy?
I think she put us on hold or something. The audience can't hear.
There, but I continue talking to those who are watching us on Facebook Live.
We have a feed going too, Judy.
What?
We have some people on our live feed on Facebook.
Oh, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that. For some reason, we don't have a picture here on Skype with our producer, Wendy.
Well, I've got myself incognito that way.
Okay, well, all right. So, but you can see my picture. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
All right, great. I'm glad you can see that. So, Victoria, tell us more about the Angler, and you were talking about your app. For those
we just partnered with Sunny 102.3 FM, and the Gone Fishing Show is now called the Fish Florida Gone Fishing Show, and that comes on Fridays from 12 to 2 on Sunny 102.3 FM. You can listen to that live from the mobile app. We have Fish Florida TV. I built a streaming television portal, which is it's a portal for multiple streaming platforms. So we'll be streaming through over 300 top streaming platforms. We have a couple of
platforms. Did I hear you say 300 platforms you're going to be streaming through?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm going to tell you, you're a real go-getter there.
Well, everything that we do is to help inspire others and make a difference with inspiring content. Giving back to our community with, like I said, conservation is our top priority, and also the charities out there working hard to make a difference in our community. We want to help small business owners, and we want to help everybody, but we want to see people be successful and give them some help with advertising and marketing. And for a very small nominal fee for joining the association, you get that kind of exposure. Plus lots of services and benefits that we put together, partnerships with vendors to save these business owners a lot of money. If they have any kind of year at all, it's also tax deductible. So, why give it to the government,
Well, that's true. And that's why I say with our organization, the National Single Parent Resource Center, you've got money, you want to make a difference. And in today's times, what we see and hear out there, it's like time to really start thinking about who you are, what you want to be, and what you're doing and giving so that you can feel complete as well. Wendy, we got to wind it up a little bit because we want to go into our other segment that I hope to have you on with regarding what is a relationship. So can you share with our listening audience how they can reach you and get more information? And I do apologize if you hear some background barking. I apologize. I have a dog that's barking, and I don't want to disturb.
We love pets.
Well, that's we are animal people. What can I say? But I apologize if it is bothering anybody. We're doing the best we can. So again, help me reach you so we can get into what is a relationship about.
Okay, so the ways to reach me is to go to www.joinfishflnow.com. You can find me on Facebook under Fish Florida. We have lots of different pages and things. We have the Fish Florida group. You can join that. That's all free. So, or they can give me a call, and my number's, on the website, my number's on Facebook and stuff. But yeah, relationships, it's about kindness and love and joy.
Well, I'm so glad you said the words about kindness, love, and joy, because that's a great lead into our segment. And for those who are just tuning in, I want to let you know that our show. Hello?
Yes.
Okay, I think I got a little reverberation. What I wanted to let you know, we're going to our next segment. Yeah. And I also want to thank Victoria for coming on today and sharing with our listeners and those on Facebook about the Fish Florida Association and all that they are doing to create opportunities to become a resource out there from various venues that she offers, as well as with what we offer through the Ask Coach Judy show. Victoria, thank you. Can you stay on for a few more minutes? We can do our next segment about relationships.
Of course.
Great. Well, this is something that's important to me. And I was thinking, what should we end the show with? And then when I learned my friend Lori Millis of California, who I've known for 63 years, passed away of cancer a month ago, I said, I've got to do something in her honor and make that pain and loss into something positive. So I decided last night, let's talk about relationships. And what does that mean? Because she's a reflection of what kindness, caring, giving, and being warm is all about. As a matter of fact, I will never forget when my son turned 1, she brought a gift for my son that my mouth dropped. She not only bought him a pair of pants, she bought him a shirt, and she bought him a vest. It was the cutest thing. And Lori, thank you. If you're up from up there, I hope you're hearing. Thank you so much for what you did for me as a friend, and that gift and all the wonderful things that we had and shared in common and talked and supported each other. And that's part of what relationships and acceptance is all about. Relationship comes from within. If you're angry and always in the fight, what kind of relationships are you really going to have? But if you're reflecting of what we are sharing on the show today, Victoria, what can come from that?
Well, the biggest thing that I feel with life in general, from my perspective, I'm very grounded in my spiritual journey and my faith, and no matter what storms and strife and grief that you're going through, I feel like it's all kind of like the big university, that we're all learning, and we're all growing through these things. And, I think the biggest thing is love and joy, and the love that we have in our hearts, and to think with our hearts, and to do business in the spirit of kindness.
So what you're saying is really something like I say, is like what I'm trying to do with my life coaching is helping anybody, not just single parents, to take what is positive on the inside, putting it on the outside, and helping the negatives become positives. So what you're saying is what where relationships begin, it begins with us and what we do to bring out who we are to others. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, and it's each day is a brand new day. I think that, when it comes to relationships with men and women, even your relationships with your family members and friends, every day is a brand new slate. So it's best to kind of leave what happened last night or what happened yesterday or what happened 5 years ago. It's best to leave it there and start each day with this blank piece of canvas and start over each day and
that's
forgive each other.
Well, I say, and I want to add to that because one thing I learned with going to workshops and everything over the last umpteen years in my career is that what we want is to realize that every minute we have an opportunity to make a change. You don't have to say, well, I'm going to start a diet, so I'm going to wait until tomorrow. Because actually, you can start it right then and there by taking the healthy food that next time you choose to eat rather than the junk food.
Yeah, but the thing is that, we can forgive ourselves about whatever we did that was really stupid last year, or we feel really bad that we did this last year, or we did this last week. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Time is short, life is short, and forgive each other and move on.
I'm so glad you say forgive, because one of the problems with single parent families is the fact that they are caught up in the anger and they don't see the benefit of actually trying to work things out and letting go of their grudge, because it takes two parties to be able to move that relationship forward, whether it's your ex-spouse, the father or mother of your children, or even your own family or extended family who have negative feelings, and choose to let that shine through rather than accepting you for what you're able to do and what you can do.
Right.
So I really think that it's really important that we learn and try our best to learn how to redirect that anger so we can move into a more positive path with those around us and those who we want to bring into our life, because life is short, as we all know, and we never know what the next day is going to bring or that next moment. So let's make the best of what we are doing now.
Yes, but it's getting close to the holidays, and in light of the fact that we're coming on Thanksgiving, and we should start each day maybe counting our blessings, being thankful for what we do have, and go to bed at night counting our blessings. What are you grateful for? Cultivate a grateful manner and a humble and grateful manner. Be thankful for what you do have. Sometimes you might see, well, I've been working really hard. I've been very faithful spiritually. And then you see the next guy that's not as spiritual, not as faithful, and he gets blessed. Well, sometimes that's like, kind of a reflection of God saying, well, hey, you need to work on this or you need to work on that. But we can all be better people every single day.
That is so true. And to those who are alienated from their children or their family, know that you're not alone, and make the best of who you are that makes you happy so that you can enjoy life. And as Victoria says, count your blessings for what you have for you as an individual, as I'm expanding on it, as an individual, because we all have times where things are tough, we may act out, but the key thing is doing your best to stay on the positive and really working and giving from the heart of care. And know that none of us are perfect, but also be willing to forgive if the other party is willing to work with you to forgive and move on. Because in today's times, children especially are separated from so much family today that they deserve to have the comfort of being able to be with everybody and be together in family gatherings. And there are too many families today that can't even have that. And you don't have to be a single parent, as a matter of fact, to even have those issues as well. It's not just related to single parents, but all families who have conflict with other family members. The children get hurt because you lose that contact and that connection. And who knows the opportunities that could come from those relationships that are blocked to you.
Well, here's the thing. Instead of finding fault in your mate or your wife or your husband, instead of finding fault, find things to compliment them about. Find ways to lift up your friend or your children. Don't constantly don't needle people and look for those things that aren't their biggest sweet spot. Everybody has quirks. Everybody has little things and special things about them, and we're all different. So look for all the positive things, and instead, it's kind of like looking on the bright side.
Well, that's true, and actually, I'm glad you said it, because I want people to know who are new to our show, and we have a lot of new people, is that our show really is about providing you positive energy, positive information, as my motto is at the beginning of the show is, you've got to get the facts, and where can you get the facts? You can do it right here with Coach Judy's show, as well as our website at coachjudy.info, which is the gateway to resources and so much more. So this is one avenue that you can go out and you can get it. And also, I just want to say, please join our live audience membership, because we're going to be offering great benefits to you as we build and grow the show and build our resources and build sponsors and advertisers, that it becomes a win-win, because everybody will be interacting and receiving great benefits and know that they've got resources that you may need, or you can tell somebody else where to go. I mean, it's amazing just by even listening to the shows, the kind of unexpected information that you gain when you are listening to a show.
Yeah, I think we all need to just, it's a small world, and the more that we lift others up, the more we lift ourselves up. Start each day with being grateful. Look on the bright side. Do we always have to look at the dark side? Let's look at the bright side. And also, positive self-talk. Have a great relationship with yourself first. Give yourself positive thinking and positive thoughts, and trust yourself and trust your intuition, trust your judgment. When you love yourself and you like yourself, then it's much easier to see that love in other people.
Well, that is so true, and I think that's what the magnetism.
So, anyhow, Wendy.
Yes, I believe we can probably wrap up about any time then, and
Okay.
we'll get Judy back at it next week maybe or something. Thank you so much. You've been a fantastic guest. I love your messages. It's very awe-inspiring. I really, really do like that, and enjoy producing for Coach Judy. So
I'm so happy that you guys asked me to be a part of the show, and like I said, if everybody would like to check Coach Judy out, you can go to her Facebook page. Ask Coach Judy, I think.
No, coachjudy.info.
Oh, coachjudy.info. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Well, thank you so much, and guys, check back at any of the websites. Check out all the information. I've been putting links into chat, so hopefully it gets out somewhere.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.